In the next episode of Let's Talk, the Afro-style podcast, the ladies are breaking barriers with Alexandra Ndolo, who's fencing more than opponents. She's fighting stereotypes and expectations.
We don't really see Africans in the sports that you're in. What inspired you to get into it?
So I have a 5-year older sister, and you know how it is. That is such a big age gap that you kind of end up being the one who admires the older one, right? So whatever she did, I wanted to do as a copycat, and also our mom was kind of like, yeah, just take the little one with you. Whatever you do, that will be easier. And lucky enough, I liked the sports that my sister was doing, so we started out doing track and field. From track and field,
you have to be so present. You've got to be like, so you can't afford to not be in the moment. So I come from a background of like, I'm a sword enthusiast, and fencing, what really excites me about it is how fast it is. I mean, you have to watch your opponent's body, right? So
exactly.
How do you have that laser focus? How do you know when you're on and when you're out? Like, what is that kind of a stamina like?
I think you should have a natural talent probably in like being someone who's naturally able to focus, but it's also a sport that forces you to focus.
What made you decide to change your the country you're representing, and what was the reaction to that?
So my dad's Kenyan. I think I have to start from that. My dad is Kenyan, my mom's Polish. I grew up in Germany because my father did his PhD thesis in Germany. And when I was pretty young, when I was 5, my parents separated and divorced. And when I was 10, my father died. So now imagine living in a predominantly white country, but being Black or brown.
Tune in on Saturday, June 21st at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the next episode of Let's Talk, the Afro-style podcast with Amaka and Camelia. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify channels to be notified when it debuts.